So the only previous meeting with two Limerick sides were Newcastle West, who played in the League of Ireland in the late 1980s. So they drew Limerick in the FAI Cup in 1987, and it was a home game for Newcastle West out in Ballygowan Park. But there wasn't any real, I suppose, rivalry between the two teams. It's about 25 miles outside the city. It was an easy 4-0 win for Limerick. Billy Hamilton grabbed a couple of goals, Declan Hyde. It was a 4-0 win. They wouldn't really have been seen as local rivals. There wouldn't have been any rivalry. I think pretty much everyone in Limerick would have wanted Newcastle West to do well. Some fans used to go out if Limerick were away and go and watch Newcastle West on a Sunday, as it was then. So Pike were founded in 1938. They're one of the famous names on the local junior scene, a huge club in the city. Many players have played senior football, started with Pike, gone to Limerick as it was then, and back to Pike in this case. They were the first non-league club, for want of a better word, to play in the FAI Cup from Limerick. In 1952 they qualified, so they were actually playing in the Munster Senior League at the time, and they qualified for the FAI Senior Cup, and they drew Waterford in Kilcoen Park, and it was a very talented Waterford side. They won the Shield after that. That was a very good Waterford side in the 50s. In the city of Limerick there would be huge local rivalry between junior football and senior football. A lot of players will go both ways, but I know Pike Rovers will be eyeing up this game. This will be one they feel they can win. Their fans will feel they can win. They'll have a huge crowd there. There's going to be huge interest in the city. It's a real banana skin for Treaty United, and I suspect many of our fans are dreading it.
Look, Pike are a really good club. You know, there's a lot of Pike supporters that are Treaty United supporters, or Limerick Senior Soccer supporters down through the years. So, you know, obviously they'll be supporting Pike on the night, but no matter what the result, I'd say we'd expect those lads back up there the next night. So, yeah, there is local rivalry, obviously, but at the same time, you know, Pike are in pre-season. It's going to be difficult for them. You know, let's call it spade a spade. It's, you know, we're in a no-win situation really. You know, because, you know, Pike have nothing to lose. We're expected to win, which, you know, rightly so we should be, particularly this time of year. But it's going to be difficult, there's no doubt about that. We can't go in there expecting to win, and we have to be at our best, and hopefully we got a wake-up call in the last round.
Going out, starting a game like that, I was very somewhat nervous, but I was very happy with ending with the penalties. Yeah, even before the penalty shoot, I was very confident going into it. As in training, that's a lot. We do have to go through penalties, shoot the players in between drills, or whatever. But yeah, I was confident going into it, and during it, after my first save, I was buzzing. I was ready for the next one, and to pull two back to back was very good. Pike, Treaty, everyone just be talking about it. It's everywhere really. I'd say everyone would be very pumped up for it. As going into Pike, that's a must-win game. Yeah, training it'll be very intense.
Yeah, I think, look, there's a good buzz about the place since the fixture was announced. There's been a lot of talk around, you know, Pike are a really successful junior club. You know, they've been in around FAI junior finals the last number of years. They were semi-final last year. They won it, you know, a number of years ago, probably 2 in the last 10 years, if memory serves me right. And they've been, you know, league champions, I think 9 out of, you know, 12 or 15 seasons probably. Not sure the exact stats, but certainly, you know, I think last year was one of the first years that they didn't win it in a while. So they'll certainly be up for it. But look, so will we, and we hope to go out and win the game.
To be fair, the fans have been very good to us this year. This week especially, we're going to need them for Pike, as that'll boost players and coaches, everyone. A very, 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 very physical battle, as Treaty will be down for it, Pike will be down for it. Don't know really what you can get from the game, but it'll be a good game nonetheless.
Oh, the expectations are it's going to be a very tight game. It's going to be very nervy. I suspect Pike are really eyeing this one up, and they feel they have a chance to put one over on the senior side.
You know, there's a lot of talk between the First Division and the Premier Division, and how big a gap there is. But anytime the teams play each other, particularly in the cup, it's always very close. And that's, you know, it's the same with the junior teams. Like in the last round, you know, Kilbarrack would probably feel a bit unlucky, you know, that they didn't beat us. You know, we started the game very well, but as the game went on, they probably should have won it for a finish, and they'd feel a bit unlucky. So we have to make sure we're right for Pike. And certainly, if we win that game, we can get excited about who we get in the next round then, you know, but we have to concentrate on that first, for sure.